Billboard entries, pull up Nas Billboard entries, then pull up my Billboard entries.
Listen, we can't compare the two. What I'm trying to tell you is
I want to go there. Hold on. I want to go down the line now, because now we going down the line. He's a rapper and I'm a rapper.
Listen,
no. Let's go statistically.
It feels great.
No, but I want to go statistically, because when people be like,
I feel the same way. We all feel the same way.
And forget about the numbers. You heard?
Can I ask you a question, Jim?
Mm-hmm.
You smoke, right?
Yeah.
Were you smoking when you said you better than Nas?
I might have been a little bit. Well, as far as let's get this right. I'm way more influential than Nas, and I don't care what nobody say. I know I made a little boo-boo when you talk about the sales and all this type of shit. I don't feel like getting into that rhetoric about where I started and where he started.
Well, you said that bullshit.
But listen, Nas was nice when I was in high school. When I was in 10th grade, Nas came out. Mm-hmm. Nas was dope. We appreciated him. He had a little bit run. But Nas always came up second to Jay and DMX and all these other people. Like,
ain't no shame in that. There a lot of folks came up second to Tom Brady.
He never had that type of influence on us, except for his first album. I already told you, I used to want to dress like Nas because he had a lot of fresh clothes that the hustlers used to wear and shit, and we used to see him on TV. He had one of the illest albums of all time. And then in high school when he had the barbecue and shit like that. So I'm a real fan of Nas, but he kind of lost me after the movie Belly and shit like that. Like, I don't.
Man, go ahead on with that, Jim.
I'm trying to tell you, I'm being honest. You ask me, I'm being a fan. I'm telling you, the movie Belly was fire, but after that, he kind of lost me. I think we was way too much into the game. Remember how this goes. You ever heard of a Kofi list?
Yeah.
Yo, go back into your history and find out what happened between us and him. You dig? And I'm not trying to repeat history, but don't play with us when it comes to that, bro. We already went wild on them boys. You heard? We the ones that went wild on them boys, you heard?
Hey, Jim.
Yo, and people out here acting like I said I'm gonna bring the Kofi list back. I just told you I'm a changed man. Step of the law, Key, you dig?
Nah, look, I'm put it to you like this, Jim. Hey, bro, you been in this thing, but lyrically, I'm gonna keep it a stack with you.
Yeah,
y'all
but look how you dress.
Nas.
Look how you dress. You don't even be in the same places I be in. I
can be in the church house. You can't F with Nas lyrics. I don't know who told you that. Now look, I know you on that good stuff, but you're not seeing Nas. You're not seeing Nas, bro. Let's be real.
You got a bunch of 40 and 50-year-olds in their panties because I said I'm better than Nas.
It don't matter.
Look at you. Look at you.
Ain't nobody from Dipset gonna take you over Nas. Nobody from the Diplomats but you.
I got hold on, Jim. Hold on.
That shirt too
tight. Hold on. Jimmy.
You want to go back to I Really Mean It? I Really Mean It started. We could go back.
Hey, yo, check it out, B. So Jim Jones was on Shannon Sharp and Ocho Cinco Nightcap podcast, and he brought up the fact that he said he was better than Nas, and he had more swag, and he was more relevant. So when Shannon Sharp heard this, he was like, he went ham on the boy, and he brought the receipts showing that Nas had way more #1 hits on Billboard records, man. So Jimmy tried to move the goalpost, saying he was more influential to the YN culture. So Shannon Sharp went nuts, man. And somehow they end up talking about who can lift the more weights. You know what I'm saying? They want to have a gym battle. But all of this started when this YM was on this podcast and he said Jim Jones was better than Nas. And he doesn't know any Nas songs, and he grew up on Ballin', which is understandable because that came out in 06 and Nas came out in 94. But to say you better than Nas is crazy work, bro. You was better off saying On the Church Steps album is better than King Disease 3 album. Now you would have had a case, because I do fucks with the On the Church Steps album, and King Disease 3 was not all that. So I give Jimmy that one on those two albums, the last two albums they done made, you know. But the fashion thing, you know, these young buds was getting them chrome belts and the Carhartts and you know, the Timberlands and the Versace stays. They got that from Jim. But Nas was a dope dresser too when he was out, man. I like how Nas dressed. So you got some competition right there, Jimmy, man. But I give it to Jim Jones. He done came a long way from being a hype man to being a recognizable solo artist. But you're not better than Nas, man. And you don't want to smoke with Unc. whether it's boxing or lifting weights, you're not gonna win that battle, man. But Jim Jones tried to say they using him for likes and views, man. Are you kidding me? You was on the nightcap one. You was even on Club Shay Shay, which has 80 million followers and 160 million views from one video with Cat Williams, you know what I mean? But Jim Jones is in his second childhood, man. You know, he's the oldest YN out there, bro. But Nas ain't respond to this. Nas somewhere chilling on his $100 million. This wouldn't even be a battle. Yeah, stay with Styles P. That's more your league, man. But he trying to chase the clout because he got that Summer Jam tour. Well, that Summer Jam concert coming up. So he trying to sell tickets for that and try to push his album. But dude got like 20 videos, though. He do got some solid music. I give it to you on that. But, you know, you out your league when you talking about some Nas, man. You know, that's not happening, man. The swag and the relevancy, yeah, the YNs probably know you more than they know Nas, because Nas ain't been active. He ain't been around. He ain't really dropping music like that no more. He basically retired. And these young buds probably don't know him, man. And Jim Jones has just been outside a lot. But y'all comment below, man. Let me know what y'all think about Shannon Sharpe spazzing out, crashing out on Jim Jones, man. Check the video out, man. And that Jim Jones said he better than Nas, man. Let me know, man. Make sure y'all stream Standing on Business and It's My Turn. I got 2 dope albums. I'll give a big birthday shout out to myself. Happy birthday, DJ Blaze. You made it. Let's go. Subscribe to the channel. Give this video a thumbs up. I'm out of here. One love. Peace.